Hello guys, I have not done a cooking video in a while, and today I'm going to be doing grilled tilapia. I figure since I'm eating a little bit healthier, I might as well show you what I'm eating. And this is my first time grilling tilapia on an outside grill. I have done them before on a George Foreman grill, but I've never done it on a outside grill. And I have about 10 tilapia fillets that I've washed in cold water right here. I like to use tilapia because tilapia holds up better than catfish to me. Maybe it's the catfish that I'm using, I don't know, but tilapia is more firmer, more thicker, and tilapia has a more fishy smell than catfish to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but at any rate, I'm using Old Bay seasoning, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, black pepper, that's the restaurant style black pepper, onion powder, a little bit of cayenne pepper. This is kosher salt in this bowl, red onion, and this is all the bell pepper I have left, so I'll be using that little bit. And 2 lemons, I don't know if I use both, and a little bit of parsley. So I'm going to take a paper towel and pat these dry, and then we'll be ready to season. I always mess up this pronunciation of cayenne pepper. I'm going to start with cayenne pepper because it's red just like the Old Bay seasoning. I just want to make sure I'm not using but a little bit. I want to be able to see it. So I'm just pinching a little bit and sprinkling over the tilapia just to get a little bit on each side. You don't have to use this if you don't want, but I like a little bit of spice. So, or you can substitute that for red pepper flakes if you want to. Now, here's the Old Bay seasoning. Sprinkle to your taste. I just like to make sure mine is covered all the way. Make sure it's some on every piece of fish, every little corner. Okay, that's pretty much covered, looks like to me. Garlic powder, same thing. I'm just estimating, I'm not really measuring, but I'm making sure I cover every little piece of the tilapia. Onion powder. This is my kosher salt. I just always put it in a bowl to get it out of that big box that it comes in. And I'm just sprinkling it, make sure it gets covered. The whole piece of fish gets a little bit of kosher salt. And this is Italian seasoning. I usually try to put that in my hand so I can rub it before I put it on the fish to release the flavors, and then I sprinkle that all over. Need a little bit more. That looks like about a half a teaspoon that I use for all these pieces. A little more. Okay, then I just take it and rub it in. Of course you have to rub your meat. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and I'm going to cut this onion, slice it in little slices, and this bell pepper, and chop up some of this parsley, then I'll come back. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. This is garlic powder. Doing the same thing that I did the first time with the other side of the fish. And onion powder, on this side. Sprinkle the cayenne pepper to make sure I can be able to see where it goes, so I won't put too much. I always do this before I do the Old Bay seasoning because it's the same color, and this is hot, so be careful. Don't use that much of this, not unless you want a blazing fire in your mouth and have to call the fire truck to put it out. This is the Italian seasoning. Did I do the black pepper on the other side? I don't remember doing the black pepper. Maybe I have to look at it to see if it has some black pepper. But I doubt if I did that black pepper. And I didn't do the black pepper. And you my camera lady, and you didn't even notice that I didn't do the black pepper.
I just told you did.
Now how you gonna be standing here?
I thought you did.
My camera lady, and then see, look at it. You don't see no black pepper. You see how big these black pepper specks is? You'll be able to see them on it. See what I mean? See how you can see it?
Don't put too much.
Oh, hush. Old Bay seasoning. I didn't put Old Bay seasoning on this side.
That's gonna make me sneeze.
Now you rub this in the same way you rubbed it in on the other side. And I'm going to flip the other side back over and put some pepper on the other side since I didn't put any on that side. And I'm going to cut up my bell peppers and onions and all the rest of my stuff, and then I'll just come back. Okay, here are my onions I have sliced up, and that remaining bell pepper that I had left, and this little bit of parsley. And I've only did a few slices of lemon because my children don't like lemon on their fish, so I may just put it on mine or Jay's. We'll see when we get to that point. I'm going to put some of this olive oil on top so that they won't stick, and I'm going to rub that in and make sure it gets on both sides. Here's the grill with some aluminum foil on it. Jay is pouring a little bit of olive oil on the grill. That's enough, Lord.
It's never enough.
He's going to spread it around to make sure it's covered all over before he puts this fish on there. Okay, they're all on the grill now. We're going to let them go for about 3 to 4 minutes and come back and check on it. Or just enough time where we think it's heated up all the way, then we'll check on it.
Each side.
How many minutes has it been going?
6 minutes.
We need to put the stuff on top now. The bell peppers and onions. Looking pretty good. You need a plastic spatula instead of that steel spatula.
It's tearing up.
Now he's putting the parsley and the bell peppers and onions and all of that on it. And I'll show you what it looks like when he finishes doing it. Here it is with all the lemon, onion, and bell peppers on it. We're going to put the top on it and let it go for about 3 more minutes and take it off. I didn't put lemon on all the fish because the children don't like lemon on their fish. How many minutes has it been going now? About 6 more minutes. So all together, how many minutes has it been on?
Well,
12 minutes. But the fish looks done, but the onions and the rest of the bell peppers and stuff don't look done. So we're just gonna have to get that fish off and leave it onions and stuff on there. Some of it's breaking up and some of it's not, so I don't know what you had to do. Maybe if we had the aluminum foil wrapped all around the fish, it would have trapped it in there, it wouldn't have, the heat in there, and it wouldn't have stuck. But I don't like it to be all wet either. Here's the fish all done. Now the only thing we're doing now is letting the bell peppers and onion finish getting done, and then we'll put it on top of our fish if we want to, or if they don't want to, they don't have to. So see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Continue to comment, like, subscribe. Bye.
I love that cookie, that soul food cookie. I like the way you making that finger looking. It's looking real good. Know this what's up. Holla at your